Hello. I'm doing a docking for the first time to charge my battery. The electric's been off completely for 3 days or something like that, and it's been going off at night, every night for the past week and a bit. So I don't know if you can see my breath. Probably not, but it's been freezing. I've been freezing for a week, so my battery now is pretty depleted. So I'm going to start up, move over to another pontoon and just stay there for a few hours and charge my battery. It's windy, and I've never moved the boat before under its own steam, never docked a boat or anything, so should be exciting. Bruce, the legendary Kiwi, has sent me a 360-degree camera, so I'll try and set that up and see if I can get some decent footage. But yeah, well, shall I do an intro? Do an intro, and then I'll show you where I'm going. Roll the intro. We're back. So this is where I am, and the electric's dead. And where I'm going is... just nearly slipped on my arse. Just behind that one there with the dark stripes, so I'll be port 2 again. Just park up there, plug into the electric for a bit. The wind is coming from sort of that direction, I think. So it'll blow me off this dock, which is handy, and blow me into that one, which is handy. Get the engine started, get everything tidied up and ready to go. See what the hell happens. She's alive, she's warm, she's ready to go, I think. The lads are going to come over and just give me a lift because it's the first time doing it, so I imagine one will meet me over here and one will still tie the lines over here. So we've got the cameras set up. Hopefully next thing you see will be me driving a boat. Check me out, I'm doing a voiceover-y thing. Yeah, this camera angle probably isn't the best. I set it up on the stern when I'm going the other way, which I think was better, but I'm still playing with this 360 thing and I'm not very good at it. So as I come out, you can see that Jim ends up fending off from the other boat, so the prop walk here is taking me to somewhere. But anyway, I sort of cut too close to the pontoon with the stern. These full keels don't go where you want them to with the when you go in the stern. So it came out at a bit of an angle when I really wanted to go straight, but it's no major thing. That's where I came out of, and we're gonna swing around at some point, and I'm going over there. It's literally only like 30 metres or something. So as I'm going forwards here, I've noticed I'm getting a little bit too close to those boats and not coming around as quickly as I would like. So I'll go back astern just to give myself a little more room. Why not? It's no rush. So I'm just going backwards here, just trying to put a little bit more twist on. And then when I pop it into forwards, you've obviously got the advantage of all the prop wash over the propeller, which is why I'm turning nice and sharply now. I mean, I'm just guessing at all this. Obviously I've seen docking videos, I watch Captain Boomies. I didn't do anything on this that I think she's going to critique, I hope. So yeah, as we come in, I'm sort of trying to get the bow pretty much over and touching. Mark's going to grab the bow anyway. And it's not that bad. If I was on my own, I think I would have been able to jump off and dock. So yeah. Oh, that was I don't know what I was doing. I got here though, and I only didn't hit many things. I think my
I think I heard a horrible noise when I went high revs in reverse. I've got a terrible feeling the prop shaft slipped out of the coupler and hit the propeller, the rudder. I'll go and have a look when the tide goes out. I hope that isn't the case. It might have just been having a funny one for a minute. But we'll see. Charge my batteries now, warm the boat up a little bit, and you'll join me when I head back, probably. Whew, stressful. Yeah, so you can dump that one. Yeah. You dive on and just hold that one from there, and I'll work into it. So get rid of this one first, if you don't mind. Oh, I better untie my rudder on, or I'll need that. In theory, I shouldn't go anywhere.
So what I was saying there was that I've set up the like a forward spring line that can just be slipped and let go and pulled back onto the boat. So I'm telling Jim that I'm going to work forward into that because the wind's pushing me onto the dock. It's probably dropped down to about between 15 and 20 here. So I'm going to push forwards into that spring line, which will bring the stern out and away from the dock, which I'm doing now. I've put a fender up on the bow, so it's just sat on that fender. And once the stern's off, I'm going backwards to try and get off the dock. And you'll notice that the stern just doesn't want to go where I want it to go. I've got the wind pushing the bow onto the dock, so I'm just trying to get straight and get that bow off the dock. And now I'll go hard over on the rudder, and it's not going in the direction I wanted. I wanted it to rotate more to keep the bow off, but obviously the wind's pushing it on, and it's just not that much rudder authority until you get quite a bit of speed on. So I'm far enough away from the dock now, and I use that prop wash again over the rudder. You can see it go and get some fair decent rotation on it. So as the front comes round, there is another dock in front of me. I'm sort of spinning around in the opening that you come into the marina through to get to my dock. Just check with Jim that I'm nice and clear at the front, and then as soon as I've got as much rotation as I need, I can just knock it into idle, go as slow as possible. I think the idle might be a little bit too fast when it's in gear. I may need to alter the throttle or gear cables. So particularly in forwards, it seems to go a little quicker than I want it to. I'm actually lining up a bit further to the left of the dock because the wind is now pushing me over to the right. Excuse me, I'm even coughing in bloody voiceover. The voice is gone. Right, I'm back. Yeah, and somehow I got it lined up and it went in, which is pretty miraculous, I think. I'm doing adjustments here on the tiller. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just doing them, and it's going sort of where I want it to. I really need to sort of learn what I'm doing and what effect it's having on the boat more, but I can do that more confident again and go out some more. But yeah, and then we're into the slip, and then after that I just tie off and stuff, which I'll not bother showing you because it's tying off and stuff. Okay, it's the next day. Let's do a bit of a debrief. The only reason it's the next day is because I was faffing about all last night trying to figure out those 360-degree cameras. I don't think I did a very good job. Nobody does a good job on the first time. It's all fumbling and messing about and wondering what the hell's going on. So yeah, that was last night. So what did I learn? I learned that when people say full keels don't go where you want them to do when you're going backwards, they're right, they don't. I mean, I had like full rudder inputs and it was just going straight or just going wherever the prop walk was taking it. So yeah, that's that. I'll have to be aware of that. Obviously I think the more speed you get on, the more rudder authority you'll get, but I didn't want to go very fast in reverse, so once I get more used to it, I'll get more used to it. Nobody died, which is a good thing. Didn't crash the boat. Yeah, wind, man. Yeah, I should have set my lines up better. So what I did was I just I generally have tied off on the cleats on the boat and a bowline around the cleats on the deck, because somebody said that's the way you should do it, so that's the way I do it. And it's a lot neater, and other people can still use the cleats if they need to. But what I didn't do was sort of lengthen the lines after I untied from the dock here in my slip, so when I got over there the lines didn't reach or anything, so it's a good job that people were there to hold on to the boat and stuff. But that's just something else going forward that I'll remember next time. Set the lines up longer. You can always pull, even if you end up 3 foot away from the dock, you can always pull yourself in with them. I want a midship cleat. I sort of want one anyway. I know that from just being here, but I think docking on my own, I think having that midship cleat that I can just get a line on the midline of the boat, and fenders, as long as you've got fenders in the middle, back and front, no matter which way you sort of rotate on that one line, you can't come away from the dock, and if you rotate on it you're just going to hit the fenders. So docking on your own, you can just step off, get that one line on, and your boat's practically secure while you do everything else. So I really want a midship cleat, but that'll be a job for back up north. Other than that, it seemed like I was driving the boat for an hour at a time, and it was about 2 minutes. I don't know what I was doing. I was just sort of... It worked, but I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, I drove a boat that I own. What a madman. It should be illegal or something. You should have to do a test. But yeah, all fun and games. Hope you enjoyed it. I think next time I might take the dinghy out for a spin with Aussie Dave, or go and do me washing in the dinghy. Not my washing in the dinghy. Go to the laundrette in it. Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen.